right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are.
Sportsmanship is a commitment to fair play, ethical behavior, and integrity. It is a display of respect for the rules of the sport and for all players, coaches, officials, and fans. All spectators will adhere to the spectator code of ethics and behavior. There are no pets or animals of any kind allowed on school grounds. Spectators will be polite and courteous at all times. Accordingly, we ask that you cheer positively for your team, appreciate the efforts of all players, coaches, and officials, be respectful of everyone, and enjoy the game. The New York State Public High School Athletic Association requires officials to enforce all sportsmanship rules for athletes, coaches, and fans. We do not tolerate any negative actions. Spectators who fail to meet the spectator code of behavior and ethics, or the expectations as stated, may face immediate, temporary, or permanent expulsion from some or all athletic events, or other consequences as deemed appropriate. Let good sportsmanship prevail. Good luck.
And now the starting lineups for APW. Number 6, Katie Schick. Number 7, Lily Higgins. Number 8, Drew Garrett. Number 9, Samantha Holcomb. Number 10, Leah Tanner. Number 11, Kelly Ite. Number 12, Betty Dickinson. Number 13, Emma Millershin. Number 15, Olivia Dallin. Number 16, Bella Scott. And number 18, Leslie Lewis. And now, your lineups for the 2023 Onondaga Lafayette Varsity Soccer. Number 1, senior Charlie Vernoche. Senior number 3, Maddie Simmons. Number 6, freshman Lila Cabasa. 8th grade, number 9, Taylor Thorpe. Sophomore, number 10, Amber Cooper. Junior, number 11, Aaliyah Maddox. Junior, number 17, Gracie Burns. Junior, number 20, Ella Doneth. Sophomore, number 21, Addison Odell. Sophomore, number 22, Sydney Cox. 8th grader, number 24, Marissa Bridgette. At this time, I ask that you remove your hats and rise for the playing of our national anthem, followed by our alma mater.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars Wide and spacious valley, she stands beautiful to see. 'Tis our own dear alma mater, school of youth and gaiety. We will strive to ever serve her, carry onward through the years. Goals once reached by those before us, reached by smiles as well as tears. Proudly now come join the chorus, join with us and gladly sing. Our dear old Onondaga, may their joyful echoes ring.
Thank you, and welcome again to Tiger Stadium, and good luck to both teams.
All right, here we are at Tiger Stadium, home of the Onondaga Lafayette Tigers at Onondaga Junior Senior High School. Tonight's game, the visiting team APW Rebels in white versus the Onondaga Tigers in green. You heard the starting lineups. We played the national anthem. We learned the alma mater for the Onondaga Tigers. Now, let's play some soccer. The lights are on. It's an evening game here in Section 3. Rebels take the field. Rebels are going to start off on the right side of the field, moving from right to left. Onondaga in green, going from left to right. Green grass, green uniforms, they kind of blend. Blue lines on the field, difficult to see. Coach Parker, clear as a bell. APW is going to start off with the ball. Got Leslie Lewis. Oh. I didn't know we were doing that. Let's go, Rebels! Rebels with the ball, advancing forward down on the far right side. Turned back up by Maddie Simmons. Played up by Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe sends this ball through. Stopped by Leah Tanner. Leah Tanner on that far side kicks this ball up along the sideline. Stays in, held in by Drew Garrett. Garrett sends this up to Leslie Lewis. Lewis taking us around to the outside. Lewis trying to make some space. Has Ipe and Garrett towards the middle. Tries giving it to Garrett. Cut off by Taylor Thorpe. She sends this ball back. Returned right back up by Leah Tanner. Battle for this ball in midfield. Katie Schick overtaking Kabasa. Sends that ball back to Olivia Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin tries passing it up to Maddie Dickinson. Gets returned back to Olivia. Olivia taking us over to the side. Olivia steps over that ball. Lila Kobasa taking it back. Kobasa immediately attacked by the other defenders. Bella Scott coming in with this ball. Nice pass at the outside of her foot to Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson looking, sends this ball. Tried to go through. Denied by Gracie Burns. Ball goes to the middle. Leslie Lewis sends it high. Settled down by Dickinson. Dickinson trying to get on it. Pops this ball. Goes right to the sweeper. Would have loved to have seen Maddie take that shot. She could have gotten that on net, and it could have been a very good shot on goal. Ball turned up by Sam Holcomb. Holcomb gets that ball to Lewis. Lewis tries sending it through for Callie Ipe. Ipe off to the races. Maddie Simmons is going to get there first. Maddie Simmons is a senior and one of the goal scorers for this Onondaga Tiger team. Ball comes back to Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe loses it to Katie Schick in the box. Katie Schick on the side. Turn shot wide. That's going to go back into the track area, and we'll have a goal kick as soon as this fine young gentleman on the near sideline throws the ball into Ryan. Nope, denied. Comes from the other side. He was ready, though. He was ready. Maddie Simmons is going to take the kick for the Tigers. He comes into middle, misses everybody. Olivia Dan-Dalin steps up. One hard touch sends this ball forward to Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe sends this high in the air. Tried to get settled by Kobasa. Turned back by Bella Scott. Thorpe just drills this. He goes right to Leah Tanner. Tanner picks that ball up. Goes over to the outside. Tanner has Sydney Cox on her. Sends this ball up along the line for Drew Garrett. Ping-pongs back and forth. Comes back for the Tigers. Olivia Dallin turns that ball in towards the middle. Grabbed by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox sends this to the outside. Marissa Bridget going after it. Not going to be able to keep that one in. It's going to be a throw-in for Leah Tanner. There's a throw-in from Leah. Leslie Lewis with it on the side. Lewis pushes this forward, gets turned back and out. Goes off of a Rebel. It'll be a Tiger throw. Tigers long throw in right to Leah Tanner. Tanner sends this ball up twice. Lewis sends this over her shoulder. It's going to go down the sideline. Maddie Simmons is guarding it until it goes out of bounds. She's going to pick that up and take the throw in. Throw goes high, played by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox can't keep it in. Leah Tanner will take the throw in. From Aaliyah to Leah. Tanner down the line. Ball comes to the middle. Sent through by Katie Schick. And Lily Higgins not going to be able to get to that before Ryan Ortlieb comes on out to pick that ball up. Ryan looking, sends this ball down on the left side. Drew Garrett, awkward trap attempt. Picked up by Katie Schick. Schick with the step over, now passes this ball back to Leah Tanner. Tanner with time, now getting pressure from Maddox, sends this up to Garrett. Garrett trying to spin around, brings that ball up, gets it to Callie Ipe. Ipe tries touching it to Leslie Lewis, gets rejected back by the Tigers. Ball comes all the way down to Bella Scott. Bella gets it to Olivia. Olivia to Sam. Sam chasing after her on the sideline. Gets it for Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson sends this forward just to save it from going out of bounds. Played by Maddie Simmons. Has a hard time holding that ball, but able to drive it forward. Collected by Leah Tanner. Tanner sends this to the far side, trying to get it to Drew Garrett. Goes off of Marissa Bridget, and it'll be a Rebels throw-in. Off the throw-in, ball comes back to Leah. Leah getting a lot of pressure from Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox sends this ball through, stopped by Sam Holcomb. Holcomb loses it, coming back the other way, Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox passes this ball to the right winger. She slows this game down, and that is Charlie Vernoche. Vernoche taking the throw in. Cut off by Dickinson and out. Vernoche will take it again. Throw in goes to the corner for Sydney Cox. Cox plays it out to the middle. Drew Garrett trying to get a piece of that ball, trying to keep it away from Marissa Bridget, and able to. Leah Tanner drives this ball up, blocked by Addison Odell. Odell turned this ball back, shot by Tigers, low and slow, scooped up by Emma Millershin. Millershin with the drop kick, sends this onto the right side. Garrett lets it go by her, played by the Tigers, comes to the middle, picked up by Katie Schick. Schick trying to get that ball around Taylor Thorpe, drives this through, blocked by that girl. Yeah, that girl. Emma Millershin coming up, grabs that ball. Who was that girl? Was that 22? Sydney Cox? It was. Oh, she hits Leah Tanner. Ball goes to Olivia Dallin. Dallin dribbling this ball up on that far side. Tries to pass this for Callie Ipe. Ipe catching up to it. Drives this ball forward. Ball goes to the corner. Leslie Lewis going after it. Lewis pushing this ball in front of her. Tries sending that over. Goes off the legs of Sydney Cox. Cox has it on the sideline. Cox trying to drive this ball out. Drew Garrett trying to pick that ball away. Ball gets kicked out into open territory. Leah Tanner coming all the way up from defense. The rest of the defensive line is standing on the midfield for no apparent reason whatsoever. No, that was in her hand. So it'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. Kick taken by Maddie Simmons, senior. Maddie sends this ball. It's cut off by Katie Schick. She touched it too far ahead of her. Maddie drills this ball back. Leah Tanner Jumps up in the air, hits outside of her head, didn't know where it went to. Olivia Dallin comes over, pokes this ball to the side. Collected by Bella Scott. Bella driving down the sideline. Bella keeping that ball in, turning that ball. It's taken away, goes to Leslie Lewis. So Lewis with a hard pass to Drew Garrett. Drew passes this ball through and coming out to pick that ball up, Ryan Ortlieb. Nice defensive play by the goaltender. Ryan's going to come out to the near side. Try to send this ball up for Ella Donath. Stepping up, Jacelyn Trumbull gets that ball first. Taking it away, though, off the bounce, Sydney Cox turns his ball down the field. Grabbed by Sam Holcomb. Holcomb to Jacelyn. Jacelyn short pass to Leslie Lewis. Gets picked off. Comes back to Sam again. Sam battling Lila Kobasa. Winning momentarily. Sam short pass. Still in trouble. Ball gets turned back. This ball needs to get sent to the other side of the field right now. Bella Scott picks this ball up. She looks. She drives this down. Gets it to Leslie Lewis. Lewis has Katie Schick through the middle. Sends it. Goes off of Maddie Simmons. Lily Higgins on the left side receiving that ball. Oversteps it. Cuts back. Turns. Shot. Low. Picked up by Ryan Ortlieb. And he's calling offsides on Katie Schick. Pretty sure she didn't run forward until after the ball passed her. But, you know, that's my opinion. And I don't have a whistle.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Charlie Vernoche with that ball on the far side. Comes back, picked up by Maddie Simmons. She drills this through. Gets by Sam Holcomb. Holcomb battling with Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox trying to pull that ball by. Bella Scott right there. Sweeping up the sweeper position. Bella sends that up. Goes off the foot of Lila Kobasa. It'll be a Rebels throw. Ella Donath throwing that ball down the line. Nice play. Gets through to Allie Maddox. Not able to keep it in. Sam Holcomb for the Rebels. Throws this ball down. Fielded by Gracie Burns. Burns gets this over to Lila Kobasa. Kobasa battling Jacelyn Trumbull. Still in. Nice touch by Donath. Ball comes back. Bella Scott trying to clear it out. Sent across by Ella. Ella gets this to Sydney Cox. Sydney Cox has this ball delivered down the field. Stopped by Leah Tanner. Leah Tanner for the Rebels on the far side. Moving this ball forward at midfield now. Looking for somebody to pass to. Sends it, and it gets blocked immediately. I can't tell who that is. Olivia Dallin said, oh, that ball hard off of Marissa Bridget. Comes back, scooped up by Emma Millershin. Less than 30 minutes to go in this opening half. A short kick. I don't know what that was all about. There's a shot by the Tigers, and that's going to go wide right. Millershin's going to let that go out. It'll be a goal kick for the Rebels. Olivia Dallin taking the goal kick for the Rebels. Nice kick up in the air. Jacelyn Trumbull gets a piece of it, sends it over for Lily Higgins. Lily tries turning us into the middle, gets rejected back out by Sydney Cox. Ball goes to the corner. Aaliyah Maddox there. Sam Holcomb takes it away and kicks it out over the sideline. Sam Holcomb. That's actually my daughter, Olivia Dallin. You know, I don't know. Where'd Sam go? There she is. That's not a good throw. It's got to come over your head. This is turn it over. That's a Rebel throw in now. Not like the Rebels are ready. They have no idea what's going on. Somebody pay attention. Right. That goes out off of Lily. It'll be a Tigers throw-in. Gracie Burns taking the throw for Onondaga Lafayette. Comes to Sam Holcomb, not able to hold it in. Ella Donath taking his throw. Sends it right to the goal line. Aaliyah Maddox there. And that ball gets deflected away. It's going to be a corner kick for the Onondaga Lafayette Tigers. Kick taken by Gracie Burns. Burns looking for everybody to get into the positions that she'd like them at. Ball is up, comes in and over the goal. It'll be a goal kick. She was trying to send that one right down the line, pop it in the middle for the sole Tiger that was standing on the goal line, but it went over the end line. So it's a goal kick, and Olivia Dallin will take this kick. Dallin sends it over for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull lets it roll off her hips to Lily Higgins. Lily passes behind Jacelyn. Jacelyn's got to come back, saves that ball, keeps it in, turns it over, though, to Lila Kobasa. Kobasa has Trumbull on her. Ball goes to the middle, kicked by Dickinson. Nice trap by Gracie Burns, trying to move this ball forward. Dickinson there. Dickinson coming a second time, sends this through. Goes to Maddie Simmons, who just blasts this ball the other way. Ball goes to Bella Scott. Bella kicks it to the side to keep it away from Marissa Bridget. Bella's going to chase that ball down, send it up along the line partially, and it'll be a Tigers throw-in. Short throw for the Tigers. Leah Tanner battling against Kobasa over in the corner. Leah Kobasa, ball goes out off of Kobasa. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Leah will take this and hopefully throw it down the line. Please, oh please. Kinda. Never went in. Well, at least it was down the line, just the wrong side of the line. Tigers throwing that ball back into the 18-yard box. There's a shot. Save Emma Millershin. Millershin with a drive and a half. Fielded by Sydney Cox of the Tigers. Ends up going out of play, though. So it'll be a throw-in for Leah Tanner right at the half line. Leah, short throw for Leslie Lewis, misses her. Tigers trying to turn this ball back up. Oh, stepped on that ball. Instead of grabbing it, goes out off the side, off of Drew Garrett. Addison Odell taking that throw in. And it was a bad throw. I guess she picked her foot up. Leah Tanner, hard throw, goes towards the middle, picked up by Simmons. Simmons drives this ball up, stopped by Maddie Dickinson, catches it out of the air, now kicks this ball through for Lily. Lily Higgins, nutmegs one. Simmons there, though, grabs that ball, taking it over to the side. Simmons and Lily going after it. Lily's just a touch faster, but not fast enough, not going to get to that ball in time, but it is a Rebels throw-in. Jacelyn is going to take the throw, waits for her team to show up, throws this in for Katie, goes to Simmons. Simmons drives this ball back out. Sam Holcomb coming over to take the throw-in. Holcomb throws this into the box, goes to Simmons, off the side of her foot, goes towards the corner, grabbed by Gracie Burns. Burns sends it up and out. Rebels throw again. Lily tried to get that shot off, comes out to the middle. Oh, Jacelyn not charging on that ball. It comes back and out. It'll be another throw-in for the Rebels. That throw-in kicked out by Maddie Simmons into the middle. Katie Schick there to settle that ball down. Schick with a step over, trying to get some space, now sends this ball across. It was for Leah Tanner, but I don't think Leah knew that. She thought Drew Garrett was going to come back. They need a little bit more communication over there. Katie pops this ball through, blocked by Leslie Lewis. Lewis dribbles this ball back out, passed over to Drew. Drew sends this to the corner, and that's going to go out, and it'll be a goal kick. Oh, no. He's saying it got tipped. It's a corner kick. Maddie Dickinson coming in for the corner. I sure didn't see it. So Dickinson's going to try to bend this one in. Maddie with the kick, goes along the sideline, in the middle, popped out, turning, Jacelyn Trumbull swings and misses. Ball comes out, Olivia Dallin grabbing it, passes it back over to Maddie. Maddie stepping up, Maddie with the shot. Save by Ryan Ortley. And she has got to be taking shots from that distance because that was right on net. Little bit higher, and that ball would have gone in, and she can certainly lift that ball. Bella Scott passing this out to Jason Trumbull. Jason tried getting it to Lily, to Lily, but returned out by Gracie Burns. Dalin passes up to Jason. Jason one touch through, returned back out by Burns. Kicked up and stopped by Sam Holcomb. One bounce off the head of Marissa Bridget. Settled down Maddie Dickinson trying to drive that ball forward. Shifted, chip out. Taylor Thorpe stepping up. Leah Tanner. Tanner outraced by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox not able to keep that ball. Gets turned over to Drew. Drew with two handballs there. He's letting them both go by. That ball gets kicked out off of Drew. It'll be a Tigers throw-in. Throw-in comes down the line off ahead. Almost a handball by Leah Tanner. She's going to let Bella Scott have that ball. Bella kicks it out off of Marissa Bridget, and Bella's going to take this throw. Bridget's going to hurl this ball down the line for Leslie Lewis. Lewis not able to trap it. It's going to get kicked up high in the air. Settled down by Bella, back to Lewis. Let's see if Lewis can do something with it this time. Lewis gets it around her player. Maddie Simmons comes over, drills this ball up, goes to Leah Tanner. Tanner sends this right back, goes off the top of a head of a Tiger. In the middle, Lily there with the shot and a goal! Who'd that ball come from? Who kicked that to Lily? I don't know. Was it Leslie?
APW goal by number 7, Lily Higgins.
APW goal scored by number 7, Lily Higgins, assisted potentially by number 18, Leslie Lewis, or Drew Garrett, number 8, or both of them. Time of the Rebels' goal, 19:04. And the Rebels take a 1-0 lead here, halfway through the first half. Dickinson drives that out for Katie Schick. Schick, oh, she caught a piece of that with her foot, and I'm just happy she's not hurt. Ball gets kicked out by the Tigers. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Leah Tanner taking the throw, sends it in for Drew Garrett. Ball gets knocked out. Another Rebel throw. Leah throw-in comes back, kicked out by the Tigers. Moves Leah back 10 yards. She'll throw in again. Moving this ball to Leslie Lewis. Lewis making the turn. The ball gets kicked out by number 22, Sydney Cox. Tanner again for the throw. A little sideways throw. Looked illegal to me. Leslie Lewis trying to pull this ball up and over Sydney. And it's a goal kick. So goal kick for the Tigers. Subs coming in. Estelle Dallin entering the game for Jacelyn Trumbull. For the Tigers, Addison Odell going out, and I can't read that girl's number. Short kick turned back by Estelle. Estelle gets it to Lily. Estelle going to the corner. Lily sends this across. Nobody on that far side. So Addison Odell went out. Deshae Letsom came in, number 15. That ball goes out of play. It's going to be a not Mexico, sorry. Onondaga throw. Listen, Mexico are Tigers too. It's the Tiger thing. These are green Tigers, though. No, it's just a kick. I don't know what the infraction was. Blocked by Drew Garrett. Comes out to Lily Higgins. Lily touches to the middle. Picked at by Gracie Burns. Collected by Leslie Lewis. Lewis trying to make some space. Deshae all over her. Deshae getting that ball away. Taking it up the line. Kicked back by Leah Tanner. Tanner gets this for Drew. Drew not able to get her foot on it. Maddie Simmons returns this ball. Olivia Dallin jumping, trying to head that ball. If you don't know how to do it, don't try to do it. Tanner off the foot to the side. Grabs that ball, now kicks it up along the line. Coming back, Leslie Lewis to save it. Kicked forward by the Tigers. Bella Scott stepping up with this ball. Bella's going to drive this. She's got tons of space. They're giving her all the room in the world. Bella tries popping this through, hits off the heel of Taylor Thorpe, comes back to Scott. Drew Garrett one touches this at the goal, picked up by Ryan Ortlieb. Ryan's at the top of the box, drop kick, fielded by Maddie Dickinson. Bella Scott trying to help out. Dickinson pushing it forward. Deshay lets him, gets a piece of it, comes to the middle. Katie Schick does the pullback. Now curling around to make a little bit of space, sends this at a defender. Marissa Bridget fires, this got passed up to Marissa Bridget. Bridget gets that by Leah Tanner. Tanner pushes off of her, though. Lila Kobasa gets that ball. Leaves it for Taylor. Or Bridget, I mean. Ball comes back to Katie Schick. Schick looking, sends this through for Leslie Lewis. Lewis on the right side with the shot. And she missed somehow. That goal's like 20 feet wide. Does. All you can see is the big orange shirt. It's Amber Cooper? Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you. Lily Higgins with that ball at the corner, sends this back for Estelle Dallin. Dallin taking it, comes all the way back out, chips this into the box. Lewis there, shot, goal! So correction, the goaltender is Amber Cooper, number 10.
APW goal by number 18, Leslie Lewis.
APW goal scored by number 18, Leslie Lewis, assisted by number 12, Estelle Dallin. 18 from 12. Time of the Rebels goal, 24:00. Kickoff bounces back and forth. Estelle misses that. Stepping up, Sam Holcomb. Holcomb taking that to the outside. Throwing her body at it was Lila Kobasa. Sam Holcomb just runs on by. Katie Schick turns away from that ball. She puts the thin side at it. The ball goes by. Gracie Burns pops this ball forward. Olivia Dallin sends this to the outside for Estelle. Estelle picks this up, sends this up the line by Ella Donat to get it to Lily Higgins, and that gets kicked out by Gracie Burns. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Holcomb coming up for the throw. Ball goes to the middle. That was your run! Keep running! Sorry. That was Estelle's. She made that run. She was supposed to chase after that ball. Amber Cooper picks up that ball. I moved it away. Oh, and that's a push-off on Leslie Lewis. It'll be a direct kick for the Tigers. Maddie Simmons. I don't know, 2 kicks that ball? I don't know what that was all about. Ball punched out to the side by the Tigers, and out of bounds it goes. Leah Tanner picks it up for the not a quick throw. We're going to have subs coming in. I do. What? No Rebels sub. Oh, it's a Tiger throw-in. Okay. I guess so. Oh, that was a nice catch. Oh, there's another one. Ball comes out to the middle. Sam Holcomb has time, drives this through the middle into traffic, and that's a push-off on Taylor Thorpe. Coach wanted Bella to take it, but Katie's going to take it instead. Drives this ball all the way down to Maddie Simmons. Simmons kicks this out over the sideline. Leslie Lewis is going to take the throw and throws it in for an on-running Katie Schick. Schick gets pushed away from that ball. Comes back, picks it up, though. Moves this into the middle. Lily Higgins trying to 1-tee it. Not able to get her hips turned around. Steals it from Simmons. Shot. Save. Amber Cooper. What a save. And there'll be cheers of Coop in the hallways tomorrow after that save. This ball gets sent down. Complete disregard for the offsides that Aaliyah Maddox was when she first moved towards that ball. But she sends it too far wide. That's going to be a goal kick. Emma Millershin lining up the goal kick. Millershin, nice kick, played by Aaliyah Maddox. Turned back up by Ella Donath, fielded by Dan-Dalin. She chases that ball back for Emma to scoop up. Oh, and we're going to have an official timeout. That hit Maddox like just right square on the chest, and that took the wind right out of her. That's why she didn't play on the ball, and Ella Donath did. But she's going to go off. She's going to catch her breath. Couple of slow diaphragm inhales in there to fill those lungs back up appropriately, and she'll be right back out on that field. Coming in for Aaliyah is Deshae Letsom. That ball goes to Gracie Burns. She fires it down. Sam Holcomb's going to chase after it. Sam did that look over her shoulder saying, please let there be nobody coming with me so I don't have to run after this ball. But she picked her foot up, and it doesn't matter. Throw in by Ella Donath. Throws this in down. There's a handball by Sam. We'll let that go. She'll kick that ball off of Deshae. See if Sam drags that foot this time. There she goes. Mostly. Nice save there on the sideline by Gracie Burns. Olivia Dan-Dalin driving that ball forward. Maddie Simmons picking that ball up. Lily on her. Lily takes that ball away, trying to get around Simmons. Going in deep, nice little step over. This time Simmons doesn't fall for it. Simmons drills this ball up, blocked by Estelle Dallin. Goes to Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson tries sending it forward. Leslie Lewis narrowly avoided that soccer ball with her life. It almost hit her. Leah Tanner driving that ball forward. That gets turned back out hard by Maddie Simmons. Leah moving up with that ball. Chasing it down. Grabbed by Lila Kobasa. Touch back to Drew Garrett. Garrett to Leah. Leah pops this up. Goes off the body of Sydney Cox. Cox chases it down, but that's going to go out of bounds. Leah Tanner's going to take the throw with 10.5 minutes to go. Tanner throws this ball into the box. Maddie Simmons pops this ball to the outside. Leslie Lewis grabs it, sends it back up for Dickinson. Dickinson 1-tees it over for Estelle. Estelle turns this up, but it gets rejected out by Gracie Burns. Olivia Dan-Dalin trying to feel that, has Letsom on her. Letsom sends this to the outside, but Marissa Bridget not there yet. Leah Tanner there. Tanner and Marissa, arms locked in each other. I haven't seen hands held that tightly since prom last year. Ball thrown in by Leah, and I think we got a handball off of that one now or something. Bella Scott coming up for the kick. Drives that ball through. Simmons trying to play on it. Lily grabs it. Lily pops this ball up for Katie Schick. Schick, little pullback one way, now the other. Drives that ball. Coming over, getting her hand on it is Amber Cooper. Lily Higgins recovers that ball along the side. Lily guarded by Gracie Burns, kicks that ball off of Gracie's leg, and out of bounds it goes. Subs coming in. Grace O'Hara coming in for Leah Tanner. And Aaliyah Maddox returning to the field. Aubrey Reynolds heading to the bench. Here's a throw in by Estelle. Snaps that ball at Katie Schick. Comes back out. Estelle tried passing it up. Estelle with the shot! Far side. Headed out by Maddie Simmons. Nice try. I think Lauren Parker was over there, almost able to get that off the back door. Being driven up along the side, though, by that girl. Picked up by Bella Scott at her end of the field. Bella sends this along the side. It goes off of Marissa Bridget. It's going to be a Rebels throw-in. Grace O'Hara throws this down the line for Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson, one touches it up, goes off of a Tiger. Dickinson fires it again. He comes back to her. Dickinson with a kick and an incidental trip on Lila Kobasa. Dickinson hit the ball. Lila tripped over her foot, though. Olivia turns this ball up, goes to Katie Schick. Thank goodness Gracie Burns retreated back to get Lily on sides. But that ball goes all the way down. Amber Cooper picking it up. Coop with the kick down. Oh, off the back of the head. Nice drive. Picked up by Bella Scott. Scott sends it to the outside for O'Hara. O'Hara tries popping that ball up. Gets returned back by Addison Odell, I believe. Yes. Throw-in by Sydney Cox. Nope. Addison Odell slips out the top of her hand. And Leslie Lewis kicks it out of bounds so she could try to... Oh, not that. That was Grace O'Hara. It's a 19. Grace moves this up to Leslie. Lewis moving to the middle. Turns. Pops this across for Lily. Lily missed it with her elbow. Ball goes to Katie Schick. Schick has Lily on her back. Ball's taken away by Gracie Burns. Burns moving up. Challenged by Maddie Dickinson. Forces that ball. Touched by Olivia Dallin. Deshay lets him, just misses that ball. Gets passed up to Estelle. Estelle kicks it out off of a Tiger. And Sam Holcomb with the throw. Holcomb throws this to the middle for Dallin. Dallin pops this forward for Lily. Lily turning this to the inside. Ball comes loose. Kicked back by Onondaga. Olivia Dallin driving forward with this ball. Olivia passes this through. Collected by Maddie Simmons. Returned. Olivia now in the middle. Olivia sends this to the far side for Lauren Parker. Gets blocked over there by Addison Odell. Odell sends this up off the head of Grace O'Hara. Headed back by Marissa Bridget. Grace O'Hara on the far side. They push off of each other. Ball goes out off of Grace, and Bridget is going to take the throw. Bridget throws it to Grace. They've really gotten to know each other on that far side. Grace kicks this ball up, goes to Maddie Simmons. Simmons drives this ball down, and she is offsides. That was close, but she was offsides. And this official right there to call it. I think is that 14 Aubrey Reynolds? Yep. Oh, it's Aaliyah Matlox, number 11. She turned around. She said, but she was right behind me, and she was, but you were facing the other way. So behind you is in front of you. Nice kick by Bella. Off the side of Ella Donash. She had time to settle that. You got to get that one touchdown. Ball comes free back. Leslie Lewis stepping up. Blocks that kick. Lewis still with it. Pops it through for Katie Schick. Schick has it. It's going to go to the outside for Estelle Dallin. No, she's not. That would have made sense to me. On the far side, Sydney Cox with that ball. Cox stopped by Grace O'Hara. O'Hara moving forward with this ball. Gets deflected. Goes to Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe drives this down for Maddox. Aaliyah coming into the middle. And Olivia's like, yeah, I pushed her. I totally got nailed for that. Olivia looked down in shame. So it's going to be a direct kick. Aaliyah Matlox is going to take, or Maddox. M-A-T-T, what is it? It is T's, 2 T's, Maddox. It's a direct kick. So she can score on it. Oh, and Olivia gets a yellow card. Oh, Olivia Dallin with the yellow card. Yeah, so she goes out. Lauren Parker, Parancis. I'm sorry, no, it's Jacelyn jumps in. Maddox with the shot. Blocked by the face of Estelle Dallin. Oh, I love that girl. Ball comes all the way out to Lily Higgins. Lily gets it to Leslie Lewis. Lewis, step over, pull back, on the line, sends it up for Lily. Lily grabs it. Lily's got Maddie Simmons on her back. She's got Maddie and Gracie. Kicks this. It goes off of Gracie. Gracie's going to turn this to the side. Lily has given up. Lily turns this ball to the middle. Ball comes up. Fielded by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox takes us to the outside. Sam Holcomb cuts her off. Ball gets by her, though. Maddox sends this through. Bella Scott turns it back. Comes back to Maddox again. Sam Holcomb tried lunging her body to block it. Ball gets through. Lila Kobasa thought she was faster than Bella. She kicks her foot to knock her down. Kobasa moving to the middle. Blocked by Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson and Kobasa coming over to the side. Dickinson cuts her off. Drives that ball through. Leslie Lewis touches it out for Lily Higgins. Lily not able to get it away from Maddie Simmons. Simmons, Maddie, you had time. You could have dribbled that ball a little further. Sends it up on Sam. Sam up the line for Lily. Lily traps this ball. Looks, sends this through for Leslie. Leslie going after with this ball. Leslie's going to outrun Sydney Cox. Leslie, left foot, save, rebound, goal! Katie Schick! Oh, they're calling her off. I thought she was behind the ball. My bad. No goal. No goal. Katie Schick was offsides. We'll review that later on the replay. Although this is a terrible angle to tell from. All right, so, because she was mouthing off to the official, telling him that he was wrong, and probably called him stupid. If I know Katie.
Can they still play?
Yes. A red card, you're ejected. No. She asked if she could still play. I said a red card, you get ejected. Yellow card, you can still play. So, because Olivia's back in. I don't know how long you got to sit out. It's not like there's a 2-minute clock. Oh. See, and now Onondaga just wants to play, and the official's like, hold on, I got to get down there to see the kick. So here comes the kick. So here's the kick from Onondaga. Trapped by Lily Higgins. Oh, it gets away from her. Pop back forward by Gracie Burns. Settled down by Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull's got Simmons on her. Maddie going to the outside. Now inside. Cuts this ball up. Leslie Lewis there. Takes this away. Leslie with the shot. No. Boy, I wish they would listen to me. I am pressing the B button like something fierce on my little Nintendo controller here. Ball goes through. Stopped. And picked up by Amber Cooper. Cooper with another save. Amber with a nice drop kick comes all the way out. Deshae Letsom feels this. Comes back for Simmons. Maddie sends this ball forward. Trapped by Grace O'Hara. Settles that ball down. It's loose. Olivia Dallin running up. Gets a piece of the ball. Then Lila Kobasa. Ball comes back. Kicked forward. Letsom with it. Letsom drives that ball forward, and Emma Millershin hustles out of the net to scoop that ball up before there's another play. Nice tending by Emma Millershin. Millershin with the drop kick. Ball goes over to the side. Off of Grace O'Hara, and it's still in. Grace races after it. Pulls that ball back. Lauren Parker had it for a second, got taken away. Olivia Dallin gets a piece of it, sends it up for Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson driving with this ball. Dickinson driving all the way down. Dickinson meets Simmons. Simmons pulls that ball aside. Leslie Lewis there, though. Ball gets kicked away. Estelle Dallin. Estelle Dallin trying to get it around Ella Donath. Donath runs through that ball. Picked up by Dickinson. She drives that through. Goes off the shoulder of Maddie Simmons. Lily Higgins there. Has Estelle coming up for some help. Estelle's got to use her words. Ball goes over, missed by Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull and Lauren Parker on that far side. Trumbull sends this at the goal. Save, catch by Amber Cooper. Less than 1.5 minutes to go in this opening half. Amber Cooper with the drop kick, sends this ball high into the air. Estelle Dan-Dalin comes over, plays it off her arm, goes down the line, not going to be able to catch up to it. I would have called that a handball if I was the official, even if it is my daughter. Ball thrown in, down the line. Nice trap by Deshae Letsom. Sent up down the line, goes to Bella Scott. Scott touches it around Aaliyah Maddox. Pops this ball up for Leslie Lewis. And it's going to be a yellow card on 11? On both of them. Both of them are getting yellow cards, 11 and 16. I have no idea. I hope these officials came with a full deck because they're running out of cards. There's the kick by Olivia. Sends this through for Lily. Maddie Simmons going after it. Lily chasing it down. Lily's going to outrun Maddie. Gets to that ball on the side, though. Pull back. Gets it over into the middle. Lauren Parker running next to that ball. It gets kicked out. Maddie Simmons sends this ball up. Olivia Dan-Dalin returns it back. Goes to her sister, Estelle. Estelle drawing that ball sideways. Looking to make the turn. It goes off of Lila Kobasa. Kobasa runs into Sam Holcomb. Ball goes back to Estelle 20 seconds ago. Ball over onto the side. Estelle not able to save it, but it's a Rebels throw. Estelle throw in for Lewis. Goes into the middle. Maddie Simmons picks it up. Drives this ball up for Kobasa. Kobasa not able to keep it 4 seconds. Dickinson with the shot! Stopped by Simmons, and that's where this half's going to end. At the end of one half of play, the Rebels lead with a score of 2-0. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 46 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Find them at exteriorcleaning315.com. And Glory Construction and Services for all of your new business and new structure construction needs. If you're going to have it built in His glory.
sportsmanship. So if you'd like to say something to me, you can. There you go. Sportsmanship is a commitment to fair play and ethical behavior and integrity. It is a display of respect for the rules of the sport and for players, coaches, officials, and fans. All spectators will adhere to the Spectator Code of Ethics and Behavior. Cheer positively for your team. Appreciate the effort of all players, coaches, and officials. Be respectful of everyone and enjoy the rest of the game. Thank you.
Right. No, if they're the ones getting all the onus.
This way it's the player's responsibility as well as the parents. We say that in hockey, sportsmanship starts on your side of the glass.
Oh, Dad, don't you start. Admit it, don't you start.
Oh, hey, no doubt. Doesn't matter. Let's go, Rebels! Gotta use more belly. Belly. All right, so the Onondaga Tigers going to start off the second half with the ball. Rebels lead by a score of 2-0. Waiting for all of the Rebels to take their positions. Ball gets sent back and drilled forward. Picked up by Drew Garrett on that far side. Sends this up into the middle for APW. Comes out on the near side. Jacelyn Trumbull picking this ball up. Trumbull taking it to the outside. Challenge, sends this ball through. And Trumbull chases after it. Plays it again. Pops this into the middle one more time. Return back out by Gracie Burns. Stopped by Leslie Lewis. Lewis trying to send this through in the middle for Katie Schick. It comes all the way back to Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson and Lewis talking. Lewis comes away with this ball, passes it up for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull with this ball on the sideline. Trumbull's going to take this down, sends this over. Oh, the official calls it out of bounds on the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers. Marissa Bridget going to take the throw-in. Throw-in goes up high as it slipped out of the top of her hands. Ball kicked out into the middle, chased down by Kobasa. Kobasa punches his ball forward, stopped by Olivia Dallin. Dallin, the outside of her foot, sends it up for Lily Higgins. Lily trying to get it. Gracie Burns takes that ball away and kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Sam Holcomb's going to do her best to keep that foot down. Sam with the good throw. Sends this into the box, picked up by Maddie Simmons. Simmons moves this ball into the middle. Simmons touching on it, pushing off of Lily. Lily sends this ball into Katie Schick. Schick. Little pull back and push forward. Katie turning shot and wide and high. No good. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers. This goal kick comes out, stopped by Katie Schick. Schick on the sideline, trying to pull, make some space. Little step over, drive to the middle. Drives her way through three Tigers. Sends this ball wide of the net, picked up by Amber Cooper. Oh, we got a player down. Oh, she got stepped on. She got stepped on. So they're just going to tend to her. So we had to stop play for her, so she's going to have to go off. She's getting some help off. That's still Amber in net, right? The goalie? Yes. I was saying Ryan because on their roster it says that Ryan is the goalie, but Amber is actually playing goalie today. She's not playing forward. So I didn't know. So there's the kick, comes out off the knee of Sam Holcomb, driven back out by Maddie Simmons, and that's a handball against the Tigers. Olivia Dallin's going to take the kick. Dallin sends this ball through, blocked by Lila Kobasa, sent all the way down, trapped by Olivia Dallin. Dallin passes ball through to Lily Higgins. Lily sends this up for Katie Schick. Schick receiving at the top of the 18-yard box. Tried making that turn. Step over by Aubrey Reynolds. Return back. Battle for it along the side. And Jacelyn kicks it out of bounds. Oh, really? All right, well, I can't see the line. I thought it went out off of Jacelyn. I guess Marissa Bridget had kicked it out first. Ball gets turned back. Leslie Lewis pulling it to the middle. Stopped by Sydney Cox. Cox and Lewis battling for it. Cox kicks that ball out, and Lewis ends up sending her to the turf. It'll be a throw-in for Leah Tanner. Tanner looking for somebody to throw to. Throws this down the line for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull jumps over the ball. Jacelyn, I'm talking to you right now. Don't jump. Just run through that ball. Ball sent up by Maddie Dickinson, grabbed by Maddie Simmons. Simmons turns this ball up along the side for Aubrey Reynolds, and it goes out off of Reynolds. Leah Tanner's going to come in to take the throw-in. Leah's going to throw this ball for Katie Schick into the box, played by Simmons. Simmons kicks it out, fielded by Sydney Cox. And it's going to be another Rebels throw-in. Jacelyn Trumbull with the ball on the side, kicks it off of Sydney Cox and out of bounds. It'll be another Leah Tanner throw. No, Leslie Lewis is going to take the throw. Lewis throws this into Katie Schick. Schick lets it go by her, turns, steps on the ball instead of kicking it. That was an oopsie by Katie Schick. Ball comes back. Leslie Lewis drills with the right foot. Lily Higgins with the goal!
APW goal by number 7, Lily Higgins.
APW Rebels goal scored by number 7, Lily Higgins, assisted by number 18, Leslie Lewis. 7 from 18. Time of the Rebels goal, 4:43. Maddie Dickinson had that head ball lined up perfectly until the ball got to her. Then she shirked away in fear. That ball goes out of bounds over the sideline. Onondaga throw-in. Threw down at the ground. Drew Garrett gets a piece of it. Ball comes out into the middle. Played on Aubrey Reynolds, taken away by Maddie Dickinson. Drilled forward. Picked up by Emma Millershin. Millershin with the ball in her own 18-yard box. Millershin comes to the top of the box, sends this ball out of bounds. Maddie Simmons is going to take the throw-in. Simmons throws down the line, and a good throw it is. Makes it all the way through off the head of Aaliyah Maddox. Leah Tanner tries taking it away. Maddie Dickinson coming back. Marissa Bridges staying with that ball, though. Ball gets kicked away by Olivia Dallin. Dallin on the side. Kicks this ball up. Turned back by Aubrey Reynolds. Stopped by Dallin. Olivia almost saved that ball. She tried. She tried. It'll be a throw-in for the Onondaga Tigers. Sydney Cox, short throw down the line, kicked out by Leah Tanner. Another Tigers throw. Sydney to the corner. Flying in is Leah Tanner. Ball brought in and kicked out. No, it was kicked out by the Tigers. It'll be a goal kick for the Rebels. Goalie change. Amber Cooper going out. I'm assuming that's Ryan Ortlieb going in. All right. Look at that. So Ryan Ortlieb in the goal for the Onondaga Lafayette Tigers. The what? So the goalie, they're wearing 00 for their goalie shirt. But the girl that was in, she's going to be number 10 when she comes on the field. Nice push off by Aubrey Reynolds. Ball gets by everybody, though. Fielded up by Taylor Thorpe, and out of bounds it goes. It'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. Leslie Lewis with the throw, sends this down the line for Katie Schick. Schick has that ball, looking, sends this through for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull chases after it, moves that ball forward, cutting it off, though, Taylor Thorpe. Trumbull still there. Trumbull goes to make the cross. Thorpe gets a piece of it. Thorpe's still there, as is Simmons. Simmons goes over to the side, pulls that ball back, not in time. It's going to be a corner kick, and Katie Schick is going to take the corner. Drew Garrett on the goal line. Leslie Lewis at the top of the box, as is Lily. Ball comes back all the way across to Onondaga, and they clear this ball out. Sam Holcomb dropping back, gets that ball up to Lily. Lily over to Drew. Drew loses it. It's behind her. Nice little pullback now, and now push forward. Ball comes all the way back out to Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull tries driving it forward, goes off the foot of a defender in the form of Madison or Marissa Bridget. Jacelyn, cross in the middle, diving on that ball, Ryan Ortlieb. Nice save. Ryan with the high toss. Ball comes out, trapped by Sam Holcomb. Holcomb drives this ball right back through. Maddie Simmons, the only one back there to play on it. Simmons takes this ball over to the side, hits it off the top of her foot, goes to Jacelyn Trumbull, sends it into the middle, turned back by Taylor Thorpe. Picking up that ball, Sydney Cox. Cox dribbling it back, taken away by Leslie Lewis. Lewis kicks it off of Sydney, comes back to Jacelyn. That goes off the armpit of Aubrey Reynolds and out of bounds. Could be called a kick or a throw, and we're going to go with a throw for Leah Tanner. Tanner throws this to the corner of the box. It gets received by the Tigers. Ball makes it all the way into the middle. Maddie Simmons driving this ball out. Maddie Dickinson kicks it away. Dickinson gets it to Lily Higgins. Higgins sends it short for Drew Garrett. Garrett chasing after it. Ball is loose. Katie Schick trying to pull that ball back. Garrett with it, trying to make the turn. Shot wide right. It'll be a goal kick for Onondaga. We'll have about 30 minutes left in this game by the time this kick is taken. Gracie Burns taking the goal kick. Has Simmons short. Sends his ball not short. Fielded by Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull sends his ball forward. She didn't look where she was passing to, and she ended up giving it right back to Simmons. Simmons just drilled the ball. It goes to Olivia Dallin. Dallin passes up to Lily Higgins. Higgins makes the turn, spears at that ball. Stopped by Simmons. Higgins shot, and a goal! Lily Higgins with the hat trick.
APW goal by number 7, Lily Higgins.
APW goal scored by number 7, Lily Higgins, assisted by number 15, Olivia Dallin. 7 from 15. Time of the Rebels goal, 10:09. That ball gets kicked out over the sideline. Throw in by Onondaga. Onondaga throws that ball into the box. And coming out to retrieve it, Emma Millershin. Emma gets run into by Aaliyah Maddox. That's a no-no. Official coming over to talk to Maddox. Got to be in control of yourself. You can't run into the goalie, especially after they catch the ball. Lily Higgins trying to get that ball away. Katie Schick realizing she was 7 feet offsides. Ball drilled forward by... Oh, that's Amber Cooper. That's the until recently goalie. Olivia Dallin playing that ball down along the side. Gets it away from Aaliyah Maddox. Sends it up along the line. Cooper over there. Cooper's going to take the throw in. Amber with the throw. Hurls it into the box. Goes off the side of Sydney Cox. Fielded by APW. Ish. Yes. Jacelyn Trumbull taking this ball to the outside around Leslie Lewis. Leslie Lewis going down the line, and Jacelyn kicking the ball out of bounds. One more touch to settle it down. It was still rolling sideways. The trap is critical. That ball drilled right back out by Lewis. Goes right back to Deshae Letsom. Letsom sends this down the line. This time fielded by Leah. Leah kicks this out off of Taylor Thorpe. Rebels throw in. We got subs coming in. Callie Ipe going in. And Katie Schick going off. .28 minutes to go in this game. Here's the throw in from Leah. Short throw for, I don't know. Apparently for Onondaga. Ball kicked up by Maddox. Returned back out by Grace O'Hara. Ball bounced around. Maddie Dickinson popping this forward for Leslie Lewis. Lewis not going to get to it before Letsom. Battling for that ball, McKenna Cox. Cox sends this through, or I'm sorry, that was Layla Kobasa. Ball on the near side, Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox sends this across. Coming out, Emma Millershin dives on that ball. It's free. Amber Cooper trying to make something happen. Gets taken away by Drew Garrett. Drew clears this ball up. Lily Higgins with the ball. Lily tries pulling that ball into the middle. Maddie Simmons tries drilling it forward. Takes 2 tries. Maddie sends this ball up. Fielded by Maddie Dickinson's left arm, and that's going to be a handball. Nope, that's a direct kick. Yep, a handball is always a direct kick. Sometimes a trip or pushing can be an indirect kick. So here's the kick from, looks like Aaliyah Maddox is taking this kick, number 11. She can score, absolutely. And it goes wide of the net, and that's going to be a goal kick for Emma Millershin and the Rebels. Or Olivia Dan-Dalin and the Rebels. Anyway, for the Rebels. Subs coming in. Looks like Bella Scott and Lauren Parker coming in for Maddie Dickinson and Drew Garrett. Here's a kick from Millershin. Goes to Grace O'Hara. O'Hara touches it up for for Sam Holcomb. Holcomb sends this down the line. Lily Higgins chasing after it. Not going to get to it. Turned back up by Onondaga, and that's going to be a Rebels throw-in. Nope, it's going to be an Onondaga throw-in. Sam went over to the sideline, but she didn't pick the ball up because she didn't think that was right. And she was right that it wasn't right. Right? Onondaga throw down the line. Lewis kicks it out again. Another on. Oh, yeah. Leslie Lewis is just walking away from the official. He hit her in the face. Yeah. And he's trying to see if she's okay, and she wants nothing to do with him. So it's a drop kick for a restart of play for Onondaga. Ball comes through to Leah Tanner. Shot taken, Sydney Cox, wide right. It'll be a goal kick for the Rebels. Olivia taking the kick because she is a true Galactico. Galactico, an exceptionally skilled and celebrated soccer player. Galactico. Ball comes back to Olivia again. Olivia drills this ball up. Return back out. Off the shoulder of Bella Scott into the middle. Kicked at by, I think it was 9 Taylor Thorpe. Ball comes out on the side here, and it's going to be a throw-in for Deshae Letsom. Letsom launches this down the line. Ducking out of the way, Lila Kobasa. And Leah Tanner kicks it out off of Kobasa. Tanner with the throw-in. Off the head of Letsom. Comes into the middle. Bella Scott sends this back. Letsom tries driving it forward. Lots of Rebels there, though. Leslie Lewis able to drive this forward, and that is not going to get caught by Jacelyn Trumbull. It'll be a throw-in that Maddie Simmons is going to take. Simmons sends this down the line, goes to Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe feels it, but it comes back to Leslie. Leslie kicks it out off of Sydney Cox, and Leah Tanner will take another throw-in. Leah misses that ball and grunts in disgust. Tanner with the throw, fielded by Sydney Cox, goes to the middle. Amber Cooper not able to get that off as it was taken away by Grace O'Hara. Ball comes back to Cooper. Cooper has Grace on her. Grace leaning. Grace getting in front, has that ball, kicks it to the side for Jacelyn. Trumbull chasing after it, not going to get to it in time. That's going to be a throw-in for Onondaga. Throw-in taken by Amber Cooper. Cooper sends this one into the box. Bella Scott's going to chase it back to Emma Millershin, who will pick that ball up for the punt. Emma on the far side with her drop kick. Sends this out into the middle of the field. Lily Higgins runs away from the ball to play on it. Gracie Burns steps up and kicks this forward to her forward line. Grace O'Hara chasing it down. Grace picks that ball up, challenged by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox takes it away. Maddox with the shot. Off the crossbar. Comes back across the field. Leah Tanner chasing it down. That ball goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick. How exciting was that? Olivia Dallin taking the goal kick for the Rebels. Dallin with the kick gets blocked by Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox sends it, and it goes right to Bella Scott. Scott sends it to the far side for Lauren Parker. Parker plays that ball back, gets bumped off the ball by Ella Donath, and that ball goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. APW throw-in goes down the line for Jacelyn Trumbull. Trumbull pulls that ball up, gets kicked away from her. Kicked forward by Onondaga, goes back to Bella. Bella up to Jacelyn. Stepped over on that far side. Gracie Burns coming back with that ball. Bella stops it, pops this up for Leslie Lewis. Lewis on the far side. Lewis making a ball way back into the middle. Takes 2 tries. Ball settled in the middle. Sam Holcomb pops this to the outside for Lewis. Lewis off the outside of her foot. Now she cuts it back. Lewis has Estelle Dallin on a run. Ball is sent through for Simmons. Maddie Simmons is going to get that ball with ease. Would love to have seen Lewis come all the way to the right side for both Callie and Estelle to chase after that ball instead of sending it into traffic where all of the Onondaga players are. Sam Holcomb sends this to the outside for Estelle. Estelle's going to chase after it, not get to it in time. Throw in for Onondaga. Throw comes back, fielded by Estelle, rolls to the middle, played on by McKenna Cox. Cox sends this up. It's stopped by Bella Scott. Scott taking this ball up. Passes it off to Leslie Lewis. Lewis give and go back to Bella. Bella trying to push this ball by. Comes over onto the side. Callie Ipe turns around, watches it go by, and this ball gets kicked out by Maddie Simmons. Throw in for the Rebels. Bella's going to take it. We got subs coming in. Katie Schick coming in for Leslie Lewis. And Deshae Letsom going off. And coming in, I think, is Charlie Vernache. Short throw by Bella gets cut off by Sydney Cox. Sends that ball up to Cooper. Cooper passes the ball to Maddox. Maddox has that taken away by Grace O'Hara. O'Hara sends that ball up. Lauren Parker gets a piece of it. Goes to Gracie Burns. Burns battling against Jacelyn now. Moves that ball forward, and it goes out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw-in with less than 20 minutes to go in this game. Grace sends that ball down. Jacelyn lets it go by her. Maddie Simmons picks this ball up. Maddie Simmons running across to the near side of the field. Has it taken away by Jacelyn. Jacelyn's missed pass. Turned over to Onondaga. Stolen back by Estelle. Estelle still on it. Ends up kicking that ball out. It'll be an Onondaga Tiger throw-in for number 22, Sydney Cox. Cox throws that ball down the line. Need by Lila Kobasa. Sends it towards the middle. Kobasa still with it. Carrying that ball across. Sends it to the far side. There's nobody there because Amber Cooper had been drawn all the way into the middle of the field. Grace O'Hara retreats back. Passes that ball up along the side. Lauren Parker not able to get to it. Gets returned back. Sam Holcomb drills this up for Callie Ipe. Goes off of a Tiger fielded by Maddie Simmons. Callie trying to get it. Simmons gets her foot on it. Goes into the middle to Holcomb. Holcomb passes it to the outside for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin's going to catch this one. Holds it on the line. Passes this ball up for Katie Schick. Schick loses that ball. Estelle behind her. Gets it back. Runs into the backside of Sydney Cox. Cox driving this ball forward. Goes to Leah Tanner. Tanner returns it back up to Estelle. Off of Estelle. Cox trying to block her. Pushes her off. Reaches her hand out for Estelle. Estelle shakes her off. And we're saying that went out off of Estelle. Oh, I thought it went off of Sydney when she pushed my daughter down. My bad. That was nice. That ball is on the line, and now it's out. And I thought it went out because Leah just kicked it out. But I can't see the whole line. And that was a handball on Callie. Nope. Callie's number 11 on our team. Callie Ipe. Here's a kick. Maddie Simmons drills it low. That probably hurt her ankle. Emma Millershin coming out, drills this ball back. Fielded by Gracie Burns. She turns this ball up. Sam Holcomb off her knee, and she fixes her hair at the same time. Ball goes to the far side. Grace O'Hara picks that ball up. Grace sends this down for Jacelyn and Lauren. Jacelyn picks it up, puts it to the outside. Lauren moves to the middle. Jacelyn, Trumbull battling for that ball. Gracie Burns pulls it away. Gracie Burns pulls it to the middle, and Jacelyn punches it forward. Lauren Parker not able to keep the separation with that ball. Gets returned all the way back to Grace O'Hara. Moving up on that ball, or a few people. Bella Scott coming away with it. Bella passes this through, cut off by Sydney Cox. Sydney chasing this ball down onto the side. Leah Tanner goes after Sydney instead of the ball. It'll be a throw-in for the Rebels. Nope. The other ref said, no, it's green. This ref said white. That one said green. It's a kick. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Leah. Leah, right. Yeah, not Bella. No, Leah went right after the girl, never went for the ball. One of them defenders, you know. Sydney Cox with the kick.
Is this direction or indirect?
Yeah, it's direct. If it was indirect, one of the officials will be holding his hand in the air until the ball gets touched. Number 11's offsides. Yep, offsides is called on Aaliyah Maddox. Yes. Not like you can score from the offsides kick anyway. I don't know. Ball has to be kicked over 50 yards. Ball comes back to Bella. Bella off her foot and out of bounds. It'll be an Onondaga throw-in. Throw-in taken by Sydney Cox. Cox looking down the line, gives it to Kobasa. Kobasa hits it and has Leah on her. Leah not able to hold that ball in. It'll be another throw-in for Onondaga. Sydney Cox down the line for Aaliyah Maddox. Maddox keeps it in with her arm. Nope, it goes out. It's a throw-in. Dalin gets it. Callie pushes this ball forward. Comes back to Estelle. Estelle drives this ball through. Simmons there. Turns this ball back up. Goes to Sydney Cox. Now off of Sam Holcomb's foot and out of bounds. It'll be an Onondaga Tiger throw-in. Sydney Cox throws it down for Leah Maddox, but it's kicked out of bounds by Leah Tanner. Cox short throw to Maddox. Maddox feels this ball. She could have passed it back, but didn't. Opted to go to the middle blindly, and only Grace O'Hara's over there. Grace O'Hara passes ball up for Lauren Parker. Parker waits for the ball, collects it, now drives it forward for Jacelyn Trumbull. Stepping up, Gracie Burns kicks that ball out of bounds. Rebels throw. Throw in by the Rebels, gets cut off by Taylor Thorpe. Thorpe sends it up, gets returned by Bella Scott. Coming out from the backfield is Maddie Simmons. Simmons drives this ball up towards the corner. Grace O'Hara is going to chase after it, as is Amber Cooper. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. O'Hara taking that throw, goes right to an Onondagan? An Onondagian. A Tiger. Ball goes to the corner and kicked by the Tigers, out of bounds. That'll be a goal kick for the Rebels. Emma Millichan taking the kick. Kick is low. Picked up by Marissa Bridget, sent back to Emma, and Emma plays it off a couple of bounces and catches that ball for the drop kick. Millichan drives this ball out to the 50. Fielded by Maddie Simmons. Sends it up. Estelle Dallin not able to take it away. Lila Kobasa with it. Moves to the middle. Sam Holcomb gets that ball. Sam Holcomb has Marissa Bridget all over her. Sam sends this ball to Jacelyn Trumbull on the far side. Trumbull moving that ball forward. Has Lauren Parker in the middle, along with Katie Schick and Callie Ipe. Ball gets turned back. Sam Holcomb stepping up. Drives that ball to the outside. Not able to keep it in play, though. It'll be an Onondaga throw. Subs coming in. Deshae Letsom coming in for Charlie Vernosh. And here's the throw-in for the Tigers. Down the line, taken away by Jacelyn, returned back up by Taylor Thorpe. Ball goes to the corner. Can't see who it is. Ball comes across, blocked by Leah Tanner. Amber Cooper there, picked up by Emma Millichan. Millichan drills that ball. Simmons heads it forward, settled down by Katie Schick. Schick has Thorpe on her, loses that ball. Picking it up, though, Sam Holcomb. Holcomb pops it to the outside for Lauren Parker. Parker to Trumbull. Jacelyn moving forward with that ball. Jacelyn on the far side has Gracie Burns on her. Burns trying to drive her to the corner. Simmons coming over to help. Jacelyn's still there. Simmons has the ball. Jacelyn tries taking it away. Simmons again. Off at Jacelyn and out of bounds off the sideline. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Simmons takes that throw, launches it down the side, fielded by Katie Schick. Schick moves this ball up to the 18-yard box. Schick with the shot, off the post, comes back out. Callie Ipe there, gets a piece of it. Katie taking it, trying to get to a kicking spot again. Simmons trying to clear it out. Katie holds it. Jacelyn Trumbull settling that ball down on the far side. Ella Donath driving her over to the sides, and Ella kicks that ball out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw-in with less than 11 minutes to go. Bella Scott taking a throw. Bella can send this into the box. Nobody's moving that way, though. So she's going to send it short. Comes back to her. Bella moves this ball towards the middle, and Letsom sends this ball up for Amber Cooper. Cooper loses it to Leah Tanner. Tanner pops this ball up. Letsom sends it back. Letsom trying to settle that ball and kick it. Taken away by Callie Ipe. Ipe gets that ball to Katie. Schick with the shot. Wide. Nice pressure by the Rebels. It'll be a goal kick, though, for the Onondaga Lafayette Tigers. It makes fireworks. Gracie Burns taking the goal kick for the Tigers. Less than 10 minutes to go in this game. Gracie with the kick, stepping up. Katie Schick turns away from Maddie Simmons' boot. Ball comes up. Lila Kobasa drills this ball down, chased down by Leah Tanner. Tanner with the ball on the side, moves it back towards the middle. Tanner still battling against Maddox with it. Maddox sends this up. Bella Scott gets it away. Bella's going to try to hold that and will not, though, and that'll be a throw-in for Onondaga. Amber Cooper taking the throw, sends this towards the box, and Emma Millichan just runs right up and picks the ball up off the grass. Millichan, low line drive off the head of Letsom. Headed again by Kobasa into the middle, settled down by Sydney Cox. Cox gets it to Kobasa. Kobasa making a move to the goal. Olivia Dallin comes over, puts a stop on, and Bella Scott clears the ball away. The stopper stopped it, and the sweeper swept it. Good job, girls. Throw in from Cooper. Comes back to her, sent back up, top of the box. Sydney Cox not able to get the shot off, comes back out to Katie Schick. Schick moving this ball out. Schick overrunning it. Schick drills that ball forward. Callie Ipe there, no. And Maddie Simmons kicks that ball out on the sidelines. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Subs coming in. Maddie Dickinson coming in. Sam Holcomb going out. Leah Tanner with the throw. Short throw for Katie Schick. Schick turns this up the line off of Stella's foot. Simmons there. Stelly can't stop that ball. Makes its way through to Lila Kobasa. Kobasa moving up. Ball taken away by Dickinson. Dickinson drills this ball through. Simmons chasing after it. She's going to guard it so Ryan Ortlieb can pick that ball up. Ortlieb with the drop kick, goes up, fielded by Dickinson. Dickinson moves this ball forward, and reaching back to grab it is Kolbasa. That ball gets kicked out of bounds by Amber Cooper. It'll be a Rebels throw. Leah Tanner taking a throw, throws it down the line for Estelle Dallin, and she stops running again. I talked to her about that. I've been talking to her for 12 years about that. Leah Tanner with the throw down the line, off of Letsom's head and out. Tanner again with the throw. No. She's 13. Ball stopped by Bella Scott. Oh, she moves into the middle. Everybody's watched it. What happened? Ball comes out for Estelle. Estelle running after that ball with the shot. Save Ortlieb. Follow-up. Driven away. And Estelle knocked down after the play. I thought she got thrown down after the play. What happened? And that ball is kicked straight out by Maddie Simmons. Throw in for Leah Tanner. Fielded by Letsom, pulled in by Dallin, sent into the middle. Rebels got to retreat back to play on that ball. Dickinson gets a piece of it, goes towards the corner. Callie Ipe going after it, not going to get there in time. It's going to be a throw-in for Onondaga. Simmons with the throw, down the line, fielded by Leah Tanner. Pops this ball forward for Katie Schick. Schick can't get to it. Letsom drills it off the side of Katie Schick. Ball gets sent up. Stopped by Dallin. Dallin not able to keep it, though. Ball sent down along for Leah Maddox, and she loses it in her footwork. Ball goes out of bounds. Leah Tanner taking the throw. Maddie Dickinson making the run. Leah throws it to Maddie. Maddie kicks this ball forward. Simmons there. Goes off of Maddie into the middle. Callie Ipe trying to keep that ball forward. Cleared out by Taylor Thorpe. Oh, and Maddie Simmons is down. She ran right into Maddie Dickinson. They were both going after the ball. And Simmons must have got the brunt of it there. I don't know if it was her foot or her side. It wasn't a head-on collision. But yeah, it's something in her leg area is hurting. Yeah, it appears to be her left leg, as her coach tends to it, or her foot. I don't know if it got stepped on or not exactly sure. And she's up, and she is walking off the field. Let's hear it for Maddie Simmons. So if you're watching, please remember to subscribe. It's all about subs. While she walks off, I want to just flash up the sponsors. It's because of my sponsors and supporters like you that I'm able to keep my equipment current and functioning so that I can keep broadcasting these games wherever the games may take us. So drop ball for Onondaga. Gracie Burns takes it, sends this up, stopped by Bella Scott. Bella moving into the middle. Bella has Leslie making a run, sends it to her. Or is that Drew? No, that's Drew. Drew Garrett. Garrett taking it to the far side. Garrett centering pass or shot, stopped by Ryan Ortlieb. Ryan with the drop kick, sends it over to the side. Estelle Dallin running over for it, as is Lila Kobasa. Estelle takes it away. Kobasa running with her. Estelle driving this ball to the corner. Estelle cuts us to the middle. Coming over is Katie Schick to take that ball. Katie Schick making her way over. Ryan Ortlieb with the save. Nice job by Ortlieb. Blocking the angle and staying focused on that ball. This ball gets kicked out, played by Maddie Dickinson. Dickinson pops this ball up. Grabbed by Sydney Cox. Cox kicks this out of bounds over the sideline. Leah Tanner's going to take the throw for the Rebels. Oh, no. He's going to call it, it's an Onondaga throw. Okay. So subs coming in. It's like is that 23 or 25? 25. Eiley Humphrey coming in for Aaliyah Maddox. I think, is it Eiley? Ball thrown in off of Estelle Dallin, goes out of bounds. Another sub coming in. Charlie Vernosh coming in for Gracie Burns. Less than 4 minutes to go in this game. Sydney Cox with the throw-in. Sends this down the line, goes off of Dallin's face. Atta girl, that's 2 to the face today. Another throw-in for Cox. Comes back to Cox, off her head and out of bounds. Bella Scott's going to take the throw. Scott throws this down for Katie Schick. Katie running after it. Vernosh coming over, and Charlie gets there first. Kicks this ball out of bounds. Be another throw-in for the Rebels. Bella with a hard throw off the foot of Kobasa. And it went out and then back in. It'll be a throw-in. It's not like baseball. It can't go out and back in again. As soon as it's out, it's out. Bella throws that ball into the middle for Katie Schick. Schick cutting that ball back, trying to get into a shooting position. Sends it back for Bella. Bella drives it one time. Ortlieb misses. Goal! Bella Scott with the goal from Katie Schick, 16 from 6.
APW goal by number 16, Bella Scott.
APW goal scored by number 16, Isabella Bella Scott. Assisted by number 6, Katie Schick. 16 from 6, time of the Rebels goal, 37-17. And that's a give and go. Who knew? Bella Scott with the kick. It's up. Save, Ryan Ortlieb. That was a good save. Bella thought she was going to get another. So did I. Ortlieb with the kick. Stopped by Dickinson. Dickinson drives this ball back. Picked up by Charlie Vernosh. Charlie sends this ball up. Fielded by Bella. Less than 2 minutes to go. Drilled back out by the Tigers. And out of bounds it goes. It'll be a throw-in taken by Grace O'Hara. O'Hara with the throw on the sideline, launches it for Drew Garrett. Drew not able to play it. Amber Cooper does. Cooper moves it to the middle, still battling with that ball. Kicked up by Eiley Humphrey. Ball turned back. Lauren Parker going after it. Ball's taken away by a Tiger and kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Rebels throw-in. Bella Scott taking a throw with about a minute to go. Bella with the throw-in to the corner. Fielded by Katie Schick. Schick pulls this ball to the top of the 18. Sends it back for Maddie Dickinson. Oh, Maddie had time to put the touch on and take the shot. Drilled by Drew. Goes nowhere. Hit a girl. Ball sent back out for Bella. Bella sends it in low. Blocked by Charlie Vernosh. Ball comes up. Moved over by Katie Schick. Schick tried to turn a corner. Lila Kobasa tried pushing her but missed. Ball gets kicked out. Eiley trying to play on that ball. Leah Tanner steps up with it. Kicks it forward. Blocked by Sydney Cox. 40 seconds ago. Ball comes up. Amber Cooper with it now. Amber sends this ball off of Leah Tanner and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Tigers. Amber Cooper with a 15-yard advantage there. Ball thrown in. Emma Millershin dives back, blocks Sydney Cox, and dives on top of the ball. Emma Millershin using her big side to block that ball. Ball comes back for Callie Ipe. Callie, dribbles it just too far ahead of her. Charlie Vernosh kicks that ball out, and that's where this game's going to end. This one ends in a 5-0 victory for the APW Rebels, as the Onondaga Lafayette Tigers fall to 1-8. The Rebels move up to 7-2-1. Press the fireworks button. So congratulations to the Rebels on another victory from the Onondaga Junior Senior High School Stadium. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you.